am a very healthy person who lives a very health-conscious lifestyle. I drink casually and I do not smoke or use recreational drugs. I met my current boyfriend at my gym. We have the same interests and we get along very well. His parents love me and vice versa with mine. There's just one thing. I hate smoking and have made it a point not to be around or even associate with anyone with that habit. A few weeks after we started dating seriously, my boyfriend admitted that he vaped. I told my boyfriend that I did not care if he vaped and only vaped. But lately, we have been spending more and more time together and he has let me begin to spend the night at his house. I keep finding marijuana, cigar butts, and empty liquor bottles. He promised me he was only vaping, but evidence is pointing otherwise. I really love him, but I am scared that I might lose him based on his actions. What should I do? First off, thank you so much for trusting me with this letter. And I want to say this is something that you guys can overcome, depending on how serious you guys are. And you have to also decide how much of a deal breaker this is for you. Because obviously, if you went against your dating rules and you made that exception, he must be a very, very great guy. And you said that his parents like you and your parents like him. Honey, you better hold on to that, because that is very hard to find. Because there's always somebody who that's my baby. I don't like that gal. So it's really cool that you found someone like that. So, I think it sounds like you have not nagged him about it, and it sounds like you haven't even brought it up, which I commend you. You're such a good girlfriend. And that's something that I think we all need to, remember as girlfriends. We can't be nags. If we notice a problem, we need to woman up, and we just need to address the problem. So I'm going to say this to you, my female friend in Hawaii. You got to woman up, and you got to address this problem. And if you don't want to be confrontational about it, where you like, hey, motherfucker, where did all this motherfucking shit come from? Because you don't have to do that. You can always wait until he, has you spend the night, or if you know that evidence is going to be there, or if you don't know it's going to be there, you may want to take a picture of it. You may want to start taking a picture of it, and then, or the next time he invites you over to his house and you see something like that, you want to address it. And it doesn't even have to be flippant, anything like that. Just, hey, what are these in the trash? And honestly, that is going to give you your ammunition for what else you need to say. Because based on that answer, it's going to tell you if he's going to be honest with you or if he's going to lie to you. And I think, honestly, he probably knows that you are a stickler about cigarette smoke. You're a stickler, you know what I mean, when it comes to your health. So he may not want to hear you gripe about it, or it just may be out of respect for you that he hides the rest of that stuff, and he's just scared that he may lose you. So you may want to make sure that you have this conversation from a place from love. Like, honey, I love you, but I'm noticing some things that maybe we want to talk about. And he'll say, what? And you can say, well, the cigar guts in the trash. If you're doing recreational marijuana, that's not my thing. And I really hope that that's not something you're doing. And another thing is, does he even know that it's a deal breaker for you? Because I think sometimes we do a silent sacrifice for the people we love. We won't tell them that was a deal breaker, but we'll tell all of our friends that it was a deal breaker, So make sure that he knows that. Like, honey, I don't date people who smoke. I sacrifice this for you. And in turn, you're not looking for him to throw himself on the blade. You're just looking for some reciprocity. You're looking for him to open up and want to move forward with that. So, your answer will come once you have that conversation. And I think this conversation is easily handled. And I think if he loves you, he will get it together. And why not be that shining example for him? I will help you. I will help you quit smoking. I will help you monitor your marijuana intake. I will help you monitor your vaping. I will help you. And then you also maybe want to go to quit.com, and you may want to let him see that, quitting is a process. It's not an overnight thing, but he can do it with patience, exercise, and strong will. And thank you so much for that letter. That was great. This letter is from a female in Georgia. I'm answering a lot of female questions today, and I'm digging it. Keep sending in those letters. You can send them to my email address, jessicagravittb@gmail.com, or you can just DM them on my Twitter. It's @JessicaGravitt. I'm always anonymous. I just use your state and your sex because I think people like that